Hi, I'm Stephanie Burns, and I'm the director at Houston Swim Club Sharpstown. I'm here today with Nupur Shah, who is one of our HSC moms, and she's also a pharmacist practicing in pediatrics in Houston. We're excited to have her here today to give us some information and some insight on how she sees the importance of swim lessons and drowning prevention through her lens as a medical professional. Thanks so much for coming here today to talk with us.
Sure.
So tell me a little bit more about yourself and about your career.
Sure. So I am a pharmacist. I am a pediatric clinical specialist pharmacist. I cover the PICU and NICU, and we see patients, or I see patients anywhere from having a simple tummy ache to kids that are being diagnosed with cancer, to kids who unfortunately have water-related injuries or events. So some of the water-related accidents that we see at our hospital can range anywhere from a simple 2-second loss of consciousness that a child may experience because they have gotten into water to sometimes a full-blown drowning, unfortunately, where kids have been submerged into the water for anywhere from 2 minutes to 10 minutes to 30 minutes. So we see a big range of water-related injuries and events at our hospital. We see all different ages as well. We've some of our youngest children that have come in with water-related events have been anywhere from like 8 months to kids a little older to maybe like 6 to 7 years of age. And it's devastating, and it's really sad to experience those things. It affects all of us as these kids come through. And for the most part, we're able to help some of these kids and get them back to being your regular toddlers running around, regular kids going to school, doing activities. But sometimes we do see kids that experience lifelong brain injury from these water events, to even death related to drowning.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can imagine. That's got to be tough. I mean, we in our industry, drowning is our number one focus. Drowning prevention that's our mission, is to reduce that number, and that's what we work towards every day. But you deal with it from a very different perspective. Mm-hmm. And as a parent, I can't understand, and I know you're a mom too. So tell us a little bit about how your career influenced your decisions as a mom to get your kids started in swimming.
It's not even my career that made me decide whether I wanted to put my kids into swim, because swimming is definitely a life skill that you need to know whether you're a child or an adult. And so from the beginning, before I even had kids, I knew that would be something that I wanted to do, was to put my kids into swim early on. And then once I started my career and got into the exact field that I'm in, working with pediatrics, I also didn't realize how common it was to have these water events. Okay. And so both of my kids started learning how to swim. My youngest one, we started swim lessons at 8 months with her, and she's now 4.5. And then my younger one, we started, unfortunately, since it was COVID, we didn't start until like 18 months, but we started her at 18 months. So swim lessons was always at the top of my priority, due to water safety being really important to me and my husband. We've tried a few different schools for swim lessons, and I think the environment and the coaches definitely make a big difference. My younger one was a little hesitant in the first few days of a 2-week swim course, but by day 3, she was doing really well, and the coaches both times were really patient with her. And I do think the 2-week course is definitely important to get kids more acclimated to the water, get them more comfortable. And I think once my children built that trust, or your child builds that trust with their coaches, it makes a huge difference. So that everyday exposure for 2 weeks is definitely key.
Well, thank you so much for coming today and for taking the time to talk with us. I can't imagine what it's like to see some of the things that you see on your end. So before we go today, is there any other message that you would like to share with parents out there regarding swimming?
So for the parents that are out there, please take the time to sign your kids up at a reputable swim school like the Houston Swim Club. It definitely makes a difference when the teachers, the environment, are all aligned with our end goal of keeping our kids safe. So if you can get your kids signed up, I definitely highly recommend that you do.
Well, you heard it from her, and you hear it from us all the time. For more information about our program, visit our website, www.houstonswimclub.com, or give any of our locations a call. We'd be happy to talk with you about getting your children enrolled in classes, or just giving you more program information and helping educate you on drowning prevention. We hope to see you in the pool soon.